Oh hey, are you feeling kind of bored, kind of broke, but you still have an uncontrollable urge to make your home cuter? Then let me spice up your life at the thrift store. So dumb. All right, y'all know the deal. In these videos, I go around thrift stores and I find cool, common, easy things that you can repurpose, reuse, upcycle, make over, mix around your house to refresh your decor or add some fun little personality in ways you might not have thought of. So, let's go. Definitely one of the most overlooked places in the thrift store is any sort of bathroom area, especially if you live in a place where your thrift stores are really picked through, like if you live in a big city or whatever. People tend to look everywhere else, but the bathroom section can have some cool stuff, especially toothbrush holders. For example, check this out. This is a cute little vintage 80s toothbrush holder, classic, probably came in a set with this or whatever, but this is so perfect to use as a little vase or a little pencil holder, or for my vintage girlies, a cute little makeup brush holder. Like, look at that. I think these are especially great if you get a different kind of silhouette like this that does not look like a classic kind of toothbrush holder. Even those can work, but I think that's really cute. And if you do have one like this where it's kind of all circular as opposed to this unusual shape, you can use it as a flower frog where you place the individual stems of flowers in there to create a really cute bouquet. But something like this on your little vanity, your little vintage 80s vanity, so perfect. Oh, I don't need it, but I do want it. And that is the tagline of my whole channel. Now, I've said it before, I'll say it again. One of the most overlooked places in the thrift store is the purses. And I feel like when people are looking at purses, they're looking at the purse. But what you should really be looking for is the handles. Purses have so many cool different handles. You'll start to notice it now that I've said it. And these can be used for so many things, but let me just show you how many I found just now. We have these beautiful round bamboo ones. We have these cool curved rattan ones. We even have beads. Get these really groovy lime green kind of lucite ones. And you can do so many things if you take off just the handles. Like, for example, if you have a cool groovy 60s bathroom, like, wouldn't this be a cool little towel rack? Same for the fun little bamboo. Like, just hook that to the wall and use it for hand towels. So fun, so easy. Also, can I just shout out how cute this little needle point is? I don't need it, but I want it. And similarly, you should always take a little walk through the jewelry to see if there are any cool necklaces, rings, brooches, stuff like that. Specifically, for example, I can't find it, but I was hoping they would have one. But let's just pretend I found a wooden bead necklace like this. Look, I'm gonna Photoshop it in. Because then you can go to the pillow section or grab a pillow from home and you can add a cool trim to your pillows. Like wooden necklace to that. You guys see it? You guys see it? Or hey, maybe you take the wooden beads off of this purse to add the trim there. But anything cool like that, very easy to do, very fun, just adds a little fun personality. Oh, I hit myself in the face and it wasn't on camera, so it wasn't worth it. I don't have anything to say, but just, I want to roll around on this in a basement. Guys, I really lose my mind when I film these sometimes, so I hope you're enjoying that. Another often overlooked place is the kids' toy section, but I'm going to say specifically the games, because if you go to games, you can often find very cool checker/chess boards, sometimes even full sets like this. Wait, there. This has a few different boards in it for different games, but this alone, I have seen so many cool examples of people styling chess boards as like trays, cutting boards. I'll add a few cool examples here, but checkers are always a really great pattern. They're very timeless. They work in any room. You could also repaint them if you wanted to, but especially something like, okay, this is extra cool because this could be like a cool little like plant riser or something on a shelf, but $9.99, great choice. Side note, they have this cool little M&M's fun dispenser, and can I just show you? When I was in 5th grade, I bought this keychain at the M&M's headquarters in Las Vegas, and it has been on my keychain ever since. And I do remember getting really jacked off sugar that day. Probably today too. Next. All right, we're in books. And let's talk about if you're looking for cheap art, or if you have a lot of space to fill and you don't want to spend a ton on art, books. Books are it. Books by subject, books by illustration. There are so many cool ones. Especially, for example, I love, like in the kitchens, like framed either recipes or beautiful framed food photography. And if you go to cookbooks, you're gonna find a ton, especially modern cookbooks. They're gonna have really beautiful ones. Like, okay, Baking with Kim Joy, great cute book. Look how adorable these really fun, colorful desserts are. Like framing these and just popping these on a little wall in your kitchen. Oh, so cute. Do this for the cute, colorful girlies. I love that one. Or if you just want some like really beautiful illustrations, this is a book on American folk art. There's just like a beautiful piece, little kind of bird, foliage, fauna situation. Of course, if you're a vintage girly, look for vintage cookbooks, 60s, 70s, whatever. They're gonna be really kitschy. Like here's a Jell-O cookbook, but like, look at that page. Isn't that classic? Oh, I mean, iconic. Can we find the grossest Jell-O recipe in here? Ooh. Jell-O melon wedges, not my fave. I also love looking at vintage interior design books because you just see some really fun interiors. Like this is 90s. Ugh, look at this 90s bedroom. Don't you just want to like eat a sensual bar of Dove chocolate in that? Wait, side note, check out this amazing book. Plastic Crafts. You don't need to be an expert and you don't need expensive equipment to work in this exciting new medium. 1977. Plastics. Plastics, great industry to get into. Also, Frightening and Freaky Beasts. I don't believe it because there's no pictures of my ex. How many times am I gonna make that joke on this channel? On to kitchenware goods. I have often professed my love for cute little napkin holders because they make great kind of holders for different things like files or whatever. But one of the cutest recent hacks I saw was using them to hold your little cutting boards, which I think is so cute, especially if you get a little stack of like cute ones or decorative ones, or if you have like a mini and a larger, it makes it really handy. But I think they're so cute. Whatever style you want. This style, marble style, metal cage. I didn't even notice this had the spaghetti. Apologies to Italians. Oh wait, I also saw this style, which is probably for tacos or something, but you could use that too. You get the vision. Oh, but that said, that is not the end of our kitchen organization situation, because another thing I see all the time are really cute little, tiny little bread basket. No, you guys know what I'm talking about. These little bread pan things. But you know what these are really great for is organizing your drawers. If you got a bunch of them, you can mix and match layout, hold pencils, whatever, depending on different sizes. But this is a really cute, clever way to do organization without having to buy a bunch of plastic stuff.
Ripped away. Excludes new merchandise. Red tags. Some restrictions may apply.
Okay, this one is for my girls who live in small spaces, tiny apartment studios where you need to maximize storage or maximize your space, especially vertical space. If you find little tiny shelves, this is a little tiny corner shelf. This is a little tiny spice rack. This is from IKEA, actually. This is a very popular one to DIY with, but hold. Oh, sorry. Anyway. Mount these right by your door, add a little plant, add a little basket to catch your keys and stuff, but these make really good little drop stations, especially little spice racks. Oh, remember I said I love a little handwritten recipe as art? Honestly, when you see tiny, cute little frames, but really tiny ornate frames, handwritten recipes are so sweet to put in them. Okay, now one thing I think about our homes is that I think a lot of us have like sentimental objects, be it a piece of jewelry or a concert ticket or something like that, even if it's like not really aesthetic, that is really meaningful to us, and we kind of keep it in a drawer because we don't know what to do, but we don't want to get rid of it. But sometimes I think if you have something like little like that, you should really turn it into decor in a really dramatic way. Specifically, you can find a cloche, something like this, right? Like this little display, especially in the holiday section, especially because holiday decor is out of control and thrift stores are like inundated with it. But you can often break down pieces of holiday decor to use in other ways. But cloches are really cool to display a sentimental object or to create like a cute terrarium kind of situation. I will say there's a brand that I won't mention, even though I love them, but they were selling like $100 cloche terrariums, and I was like, you can DIY that for practically nothing. Don't break it. Okay, I bet I could find like 3 more. Boom, boom. See guys, they're everywhere, especially in the like trinket figurine sculpture kind of areas, you know what I mean? So if you want to display your object, you can kind of like line it with velvet, put it on a little like display block, you know what I mean? I will say this is also inspired because I know some girls in LA who have a water bottle that was taken from a set that Brad Pitt drank off of, and they have it in a giant display case in their apartment. So I think that's hilarious. I think you guys should consider doing the same. And sometimes I think the more mundane the object, the more dramatic it can be. Oh my gosh, also if you put a little museum tag, right? Like water bottle by Brad Pitt, you know, 2025, whatever, hilarious. Giant lanterns are also great display cases. Okay, one thing you're gonna see in thrift stores a lot that is controversial to some, but is like fake flowers and plants. And a lot of people don't like them, totally understandable. But if you're someone like me who doesn't mind them, to add a little hint of cheer in the corner, or maybe you're not home enough to take care of them, or maybe you don't get a lot of light in your dungeon apartment, which I have very much experienced before, using fake flowers is a really cute thing to do. But here's the key to fake flowers. They look really fake when they either have ornamentation they wouldn't normally have, or they're like really clearly chintzy. So you want to get ones that are like more high quality and look realistic, and you want to get variations of them. For example, maybe I just found this little thing of roses. Cool, but like they're all the same, so we can tell. But if you can add some peach ones from another bouquet and then add variations of colors and styles, that's how you make something like this look more beautiful and realistic and vibrant. So the tip is buy and pull a few from different bouquets to remix them together to make them look more realistic. And folks, that's it. We are done for today. I hope those ideas were helpful. Per usual, please comment your ideas below. You guys often share very cool ideas that I then use sometimes in future videos because you are also smart and cool and very creative with your own homes. If this is your first time watching my channel, you can check out my playlist below of all my other thrift tips. I do a ton of tip and decor and DIY videos. And if you're wondering what I brought home of everything I showed you today, it is none of it. It is just this cute little mug because like all of us, we think that one cute mug is gonna change our lives because it does. All right, guys, till next time, love ya. Thanks for watching. Bye.